it's not really. Teresa, I mean, how can you be really good friends with someone that doesn't invite you to your engagement party? But that's another example of like, Dolores, are you afraid of Teresa? Like, I mean, did you tell her off? Did you say like,
No.
I've like known you since you were a fucking child, you know, since we were 19 and this is your engagement party and you're inviting your sister-in-law who you can't stand and I'm not invited. I mean, that's that's a big fucking
That's a big deal. That's a big deal. I'm getting scarlet. Hold on. That's a big deal. That's a really big deal. And you know, she's going to let it go. She's going to let it go. And, you know, I've been hearing some other rumors. I found out she's getting married in August, Teresa.
You did?
Dina, she's getting married in August. Tina Manzo is the maid of honor. I don't know who else is in the wedding. I would definitely say Luis's sisters. There's no question. If I had a guess, I will find out where it's going to be. I'm going to try to work on that this week.
Please do. So
but
August.
But I know.
August is like tomorrow, like this
getting married
August.
In August. That I know. It's this August.
And Dina's the maid of honor, and I assume the daughters are bridesmaids. I would assume.
I would say her daughters too. I bet you Luis's sons are in it. Luis's brother is probably going to be in it. Probably the best man, or maybe his son. But yeah, you know, even Dina's husband might be in it because they're very close. The four of them. They were just in Vegas together celebrating one of their birthdays. I don't even know. They go away a lot as a foursome, you know. So
and I assume Melissa and Joe are going to be invited, right?
They'll be invited because Teresa has to show face. She has to invite them. Trust me, if she didn't have to, they wouldn't be. I know it. If she did not have to invite them, she would not.
And who else? I mean, do we think that Dolores will be invited to this wedding?
Well, did you just see that they did an event together? My friend Christina's Metal Fortress store in Connecticut. Christina hired Teresa and Dolores separately, of course, and Teresa brought Luis because he's attached to her hip, and Dolores but Paul because he's attached to, you know, so we're there together. So we'll see. You know, we'll see. I think she will.
And Jennifer, I assume.
Oh, Jennifer will definitely be invited.
And I assume Margaret obviously is not, but I wonder.
No,
I don't think.
No Jackie.
No Jackie.
No Jennifer. Definitely no Tracy.
No.
Dolores has got a shot. Dolores is like 80-20. She'll be invited. Wow. Unless Teresa sees something on this show that she doesn't like that Dolores did or said, which I don't think she will. And the reunion, she's going to see where Dolores, you know, but the wedding is in August.
Wow. And that's it probably from the past. It's just Dina. There's nobody else that she talks to.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. She changes friends like people change underwear. She cannot hold on to a friend. Can't hold on to a friend.
You would think that, I mean, even if you don't love this person so much, people include their sister-in-laws in the wedding party. That's like not a strange practice for most marriages. Whether you are close to that person or not, you just, I mean, what's one more person? Okay, not the maid of honor, fine. You have Dina.
Right.
But you wouldn't, you know, there's a million bridesmaids, just throw one more in there, right? Especially for the show and like, you know, the optics on this, it's strange.
I think the optics are exactly what she wanted them to be. She doesn't want Melissa in on a wedding party. And the optics are going to be, I bet you Luis's sisters are, or his one sister. I don't know how close she is to both of them. So we'll see. I'll get the inside scoop because I got someone give me information.
Please find out where.
Yes.
Like,
well, we know August, we know Dina, and I'll get more scoop. And I have a direct link.
Okay, and find out like is it going to be a big wedding? Where's her dress coming from? I mean,
okay.
But this will be a marriage, and then there will be no prenup, and then God help us all of what happens the next day. Really?
Listen, I agree with you. And did anyone see? Did we talk about outfit last week? Because nobody can still get over it. They keep sending me this crazy looking jumpsuit with the blue shoes to match. I mean, I don't know where, like Emma said that she saw it online. One of those places that you can get it online. She saw the jumpsuit and the shoes. So maybe she got it because I just can't get over how she dresses. I really just can't get over it.
I mean, hopefully they gave it to her for free because I imagine 1,000 of them sold now. As not flattering as it may be, or I mean, I bet you it
It's
sold
one of
a
the ugliest,
gazillion.
one of the ugliest, hideous outfits I've ever seen. It's
It
just
was
hideous. And she,
it was like Aquaman.
yeah, that's exactly what it was. She needed the mask and she was Aquaman.
Between this and Larsa Pippen wore, I forgot what Larsa's was. It wasn't Balmain, but Larsa's was like whatever. I forgot the designer, but Larsa's was like a major fucking designer, like expensive. She too wore like a bodysuit, and I'm like, I don't know if this. I don't get this choice, Larsa. My girl,
Yeah, but
Larsa.
maybe a bodysuit is one thing, but that jumpsuit, and it looked cheap. It didn't look expensive. That was definitely, that was not couture.
And hopefully everyone watch What Happens Live. But thank you for validating, because as I was watching it, I was like, I think my girl Luann is getting mad at Margaret right now.
She wasn't. She wanted to make sure she showed Teresa her allegiance to her.
Mhm.
But she still wanted to be professional on the stage with Margaret.
They all listen. Luann, Cynthia Bailey was on my show. They speak so highly of Teresa. Cynthia Bailey told me that she can't even believe, this is on the podcast, everyone go listen to it. Like she can't believe the strength of this woman to go to jail, and just like her fellow people, her house, Kim is shaking her head. Her fellow housewives they love Teresa.
Because they don't know her. They don't know her. She doesn't even talk like that. That voice that she's been using, they don't know her. She puts on an act. That's not the real Teresa. You know, she puts on an act. It's very easy to put on an act for a week. Try it a lifetime. Try it for years. You know what I mean? Trust me when I tell you that they're going to say, because right now Teresa thinks she's riding high. She's got the millionaire boyfriend. She's got this, got that. No. He's another cad. He's going to be another issue. I
can't see this. It's going to be awful. It's going to be awful. Like if this comes crashing down, really.
Yeah, I agree.
Her picker is so off. Who has these old school values? Her and Jen. Like, and then also funny. First of all, I love these guys doing confessionals. Evan's doing a confessional.
I think it's great. No, I think it's great too. I love
the scene where Frank Catania and Dolores, and Frank is like, I don't want you to be a slut now. Come on. She's like, Frank, I've never done this. He's like, I don't know. You're 51 now. You might be a slut in your old age. Dolores is like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, I love
it. Like, you're the fucking slut. It's like, and then he's doing this.
Yeah, hookers. Remember, she keeps bringing up the hookers. I mean, he's funny. Frank's funny.
I feel Dolores has more this season. I feel she has more of a storyline this season than in a lot of past recent seasons.
Yeah, and I think